Okay, now I'm sharing my screen. I think this is now, they changed it. Previously, entire screen was first. Now they changed it. Okay. Hope my screen is visible. Now, if you look at it, yes, last week I showed you the sample requirement document. This is how I need work group. A grid should be like this. Sysadmin will log in. When the person clicks on add work group, this screen should appear. This is how we have given in Word document or a PDF document. It's a pure requirements document. Now, with that understanding, programmer has done that. I'm going to show you how the product is going to look at it. Now let me log in as sysadmin. Okay, this is again our test system, not the original system, test system. If you look at it, in this test system under the admin, there is a workflow menu. I go here. It has got work groups, list of users, map users to work groups, mentors. What are these things? Work groups, list of users, map, mentors. Every module that we have given in this document, it is implemented over here. This is actual product. That's a Word document, whereas this is our Angular JS UI. I go here and then click on work groups. Now it says this screen is a grid, right? Rows and columns. Edit column, delete column. Now if I go back, we asked for edit column and delete column, work group name and description. This is given in the document, then add work group button. Now let us go here and then see. Yeah, add work group button. There's a good icon. Now I click on this. When I click on this, it says add work group, description, add and close. Okay. Now let us go back to the document. This is how we gave it in the document. This is how the programmer implemented it on the screen. Right? Work group name. What is the maximum characters? 60 characters. Okay. Now I go back and then give. Now both are valid. So it is not giving any errors. Now it is add button is enabled. Now let us say I keep on pasting it. At some point of time it has become red. Why it has become red? Now I keep on deleting, and now it is enabled. It is blue. It is not showing in red. Now I type one more character. I type. I am exceeding that 60 limit. That is why it is giving me in red, and then it disables the button. So the programmer has to think of, okay, what is given in the requirement document. Design your program logic in Node.js, AngularJS or database. Program. Now give the program, right? Same way when I want to edit, I want to edit this one, web work group, testing. Now I say testing the web applications. Then I click add. That has become the same thing had been updated, correct? And there is a message work group edited successfully. A message also displayed. But only thing is, look at the sequence. The project manager or the subject matter expert or the customer is giving a document like this. Now I go to map users to work groups. Now I go here to the application, go back, map users to work group. select the work group, right? Go down, there is a screen, there's a search button, list of users, right? This is list of users. It's only first page. Now I select this student and I select this student and then say map users to this work group. I clicked, then these two appear at the top. Now if you go back to the requirements document, sysadmin can select the group. It will show the list of users, right? Initially it will be empty. Same way we went ahead and then give checkbox against each group. Select one or user map. That user will be mapped to group. The mapped user will be updated in the grid above. This is given in the document. The programmer has done the exact same thing. Below I selected, clicked on it, and it is in the above grid, it is displayed. So a requirement document is given. Designing and programming is done by the programmer. Then programmer gives this is the application. Tester must go through line by line, word by word in the document. Document says this, program says this. In document it says like this, in program it works like this. Correct? If they match exactly, no problem, system works. If it doesn't work, then it is a problem. It is a bug. Is this clear? Is this clear to you? The way software industry works in terms of ensuring quality. If it is clear to you, please raise your hands or give a reaction. A document, then a program, matching document and the program together, see whether they work as given in the document. I think I got only one hand raising and one reaction. What about the others? Is this clear to you all? If so, please raise your hands or give a reaction. Okay? Do that. Please give a reaction. Okay? Good. Now, what I want you to do is, let me open my screen. Now it goes in a different mode. What is a different mode? There are two types of logins here. Remember, activity, users, and data. I logged in as sysadmin. Now I want to log in as a student. Let us log in as a student. I log out. I log in as a student. Now I get in as a student. Under workflow, I go. It shows only these two assignments and quiz. What are the assignments assigned to me? There is nothing mapped to me. Is there any quiz to map to me? Yeah, there is a quiz. It is in progress. I need to attend this now. Right? If you go back to the requirements document, go to quiz, student getting in, right? When the student goes to the quiz, student who belongs to the work groups, they can see that at the time of the quiz, it will show attend. Now this is the document. Now I go to the application. So many quiz has been assigned to me. Due date expired for so many things I didn't attend. Now it says this is attend. 20th, 10 o'clock, it starts. Now I say click analytic MCQ. Now it says this is analytics MCQ. Start date and time is this. These are all the two questions. Again, they have put some dummy questions. Okay. This is a single select answer. This is a multi-select answer. Now I do a final submit. When I finally submitted, see, look at the status changed. Completed, submitted. This one, it is in progress. I attend. Again, I think they have put some dummy testing questions, right? I say final submit, completed. See, this is how, as a tester, I need to go and then check. What did we do in this in the last five? First, I logged in as a sysadmin, correct? Then there are some menus. Then I logged in as regular student. Then the menus were different, the options were different. Then I acted. So remember this always: activity, user, data. When I try to complete this activity, all I did is my data is only clicking the right answer. I didn't type anything. It is only a click event. Which answer you choose? Selection is your activity. That is the data, right? So in applications, always you will have different sets of users. They call it as roles. Is this clear to you now? If so, can you please raise your hands? Is this clear to you? I also showed now switching the roles. Is this clear? So this is called maker checker concept. Maker is the developer. Checker is you. Requirement document says something. Your program does something. Whether both are same, if so, we are good. Document says something, program works the other way, there is a problem. Either document is wrong or program is wrong. Then who will do the madhyastham or the jawab? Who is the jawabdari? Who is going to answer? Who is going to tell what is correct or not? Developer developed something, you tested, they are not matching. Both of you go to the project manager or the business analyst. Go to that person. That person will tell, yes, whether this is correct or not. Then decide whether program has to be corrected or not, or document should be corrected or not. Probably you could hear a sable or cock making sound. There's a cock next to us, next to our house. It frequently makes a lot of sound at a high decibel. Okay, it is hardly 5 meters from me now. Okay, now it's a wake up call. A real one. Okay, a real rooster is making the sound for you. Good. Now, can we do one more exercise now? Are you ready? Are you ready for an exercise now? Okay, let me pause my. We are going to talk about test case. This is nothing but how to do. In scenarios, we said, or test condition, we said what to test. Just two columns. What will you do? What will the system do? At a high level, not at a very detailed level. Now we are going to say test case. It has got a few columns. Case identifier, a unique number or a text description. In our lab, we said, what is the aim of the experiment? We write that, that is like a description. Then there are three columns, very important columns. What are those? Prerequisites or precondition, steps, expected result. A test case document will have these information: a unique test case ID, a description of prerequisite is what is needed before. What is the step you do? What is the expected result out of the system? Let me take this system, this itself. Okay. Suppose I want to test whether quiz module works as per the requirement. Within that just one test, let us say, usually they'll have module ID -001, because within each module you will have more test cases. Again, it's up to the company. They can continuously have a running number or a module name hyphen a number. It is up to them. Description, you list of quiz for a user. This is my aim. This is what I want to test. What is the prerequisite? If I need to view the quiz for the user, first of all, user must be logged in. What else is the other condition prerequisite? So if at all I need to view the quiz, I need to log in. I should have been logged in. Second thing, what is the precondition? As per the requirements document, it says this quiz must be mapped to this user. That is also a precondition. A quiz XYZ must be mapped to the user. This is the second condition, second precondition. Steps, from main menu, click on quiz. That's it. That's all your aspect. So what you need to do is, from your angle, after from the holding page, click on quiz. That's your action. That's one step. What is the expected result? The expected result is to quiz page is displayed. Second expected result is quiz XYZ must appear in the grid. There may be 1,000 quiz that the organization might have done. Only XYZ is mapped to this user. When this user logs in, only that quiz. These are the quiz mapped to this user. Okay. Other than that, if it is not mapped to this user, he should not be used. He should not be seeing that. Right. This is the expected result. Just 2 lines. Next thing. Another item. Another check. Quiz module 002, second test. Attend a quiz by user. Same preconditions. This is one test case. This is another test case. User must be logged in. Quiz XYZ must be mapped to the user. Main menu, click this, must appear in the grid. Same steps. Once this is done, the next step will be, against this step, there are 2 expected answers. Third thing is, click on attend quiz against attend in the same row. As usually before I think I started the class, these 2 quizzes were not completed. So attend quiz was there. I clicked on the button. Then what it happened, what it did, attend quiz page is displayed. Questions are displayed with answers. This is how it should happen. Then what is the next step to attend the quiz? For each question, select an answer. Fine. For each question, you selected answer. Then Click on final submit button. After I finally click the submit button, what would happen? The attend quiz page must disappear. That page is gone. Quiz grid displays submitted as status for this quiz. This is, it says submitted. Under the submit column, it says completed and it should be disabled. That is also should be written. Completed button is disabled in submit column. This is one quiz. Let me introduce a row here, blank row. This is one case, just one step. This is another case, multiple steps. If there are 50 questions, you have to repeat this for all the answers. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Step 1, its result. Step 2, its result. Step 3, its result. Step 4, its result, right? This is like user manual almost. You are giving step-by-step instructions. In lab, you write the titration procedure or finding the focal length procedure. Steps, what is the expected result? Only difference here is you are writing it in a spreadsheet. You are not writing it on a record notebook. So when you write it, imagine just this portion. If I give this instruction to you, can you just do that? Blindly follow. Google gives you step-by-step instruction. Turn left, turn right, go straight for 1.2 kilometers. You just follow that instruction. No questions asked. If the instructions are clear, if the instructions are correct, if the instructions are perfect, you don't have to ask questions, just follow. Now, if I get this correct and I give it to you, I create a complex test like this with step-by-step procedure, very clearly written for testing SAP ERP or Oracle financial applications. I give this instruction to you. Will you be able to do that or not? I'm coming back. My question is very simple. I write instructions like this very clearly, step by step. If you do this step, this should happen. If you do this step, this should happen. I give you a complex system. Can you test it or not? If yes, please raise your hands or give a reaction. Yes, raise hands, raise. I could see some reaction. That is the purpose. That is the exact purpose of software industry. Why? Some senior people can think. I say senior, it is not just by aging by senior. If you have the capability, you are also a senior. If experienced people can think, understand, think right, give it to juniors, any application can be tested by anyone. Only thing is this instruction is the key. In fact, I bought one smart TV. I didn't know how to install Zoom in that. The manual says go to this, press this button, press this button, press this button, connect to Wi-Fi, then use this button to move around or type Zoom in this area, click, it will show. When it asks for install, install. 5 minutes, I'm able to install Zoom on the smart TV. No help required from, because the instruction is clear. This is the exact trick of, if India has grown so fast in software industry, it is because we are able to document it very well. We have understood, we document in the on-site, in the client location, somebody will be there, experienced person will be there. Understand, create the document, right? Understand from the customer, create a document like this, pass it to offshore. I can test it with a fresher. Money is coming, money flows. Customer wants the test to be done. This is called dissemination of the work. Dissemination means Divide the work into small packets, push it to other people, delegate the work. Rather than one person does everything. One person is talking, one person is the same person is understanding, the same person is writing, the same person is doing. No need. Understanding, discussion, documenting can be done by a senior person. Execution can be separated. If this is done correct, execution is a cakewalk. Same way for programmers, if the design is done correct, coding is cakewalk. Is this clear? I'm asking you once again, is this clear? Are you getting this clear? This is called a test case. Test case is nothing but step by step clear instruction on how to do. Now, do you see a resemblance between your chemistry lab titration software as titration record procedure, user manual of a remote control or a smart TV or a computer or a mobile phone versus software testing? They're all conceptually one and the same. The key point is clear understanding, clear documentation. We have good proficiency in English as a language as Indians. So we are able to do it much better. We are good in that. So we are able to outsource a whole lot of stuff. This is how entire on-site offshore industry works. Instructions are coming from a different place to different place. You may be working from home. Instructions come very clearly in a document to you. Follow that. Just follow that. End of story. If you have questions, ask. Get it clarified. Work. This is how the software industry is working and then flourishing in India, because we are capable of documenting. The moment we don't document, we are done. We are dead. We should not forget documentation. Documentation helps in two ways. Number one, by clear documentation, I can get the work done by different set of people. I don't need always Thomas Alva Edison and Einstein to do the work. I can do it with freshers. This is how industry works. Good. With that, I will stop my conceptual session today and I will give you an exercise. What is the exercise? Now I have shown you this test case, an identifier, description, aim of the experiment, prerequisites, apparatus required, or what is to be there before I do this work. For example, in railways reservation system, to cancel, what is the prerequisite? The ticket should have been booked. It should be in confirmed status. Then only you can cancel. That's a prerequisite. Correct? I need to make a withdrawal. Account should have sufficient money. Withdrawal amount must be less than the balance. That's a prerequisite. If I need to do this, something should exist before. Just for that, you don't have to write system must be on. I should be logged into the system as root user. Power must be on. UPS must be working. I must be alive. Let us not write those blah blah. Very specific to this test with respect to this application. What is needed, write it. Then steps. Exactly. Always remember. I always repeat this again and again and again. I give instruction to an 8th standard boy who can understand English and who can operate computers. Give this instruction. Is he or she able to do? 8th standard boy or girl? Is that boy is able to do? Is that boy able to do this? Is that boy able to do this? Then your instructions are good. Write like that. Write it in plain, simple language. Simple language. Make it very clear. If I do this, what should happen in the screen? If I do this, what should happen in the screen? If I do this, what should happen on the screen? Write it. If this is done correct, software is pretty much, that is a trick. you know software. That is the whole technique of software. The exercise is for the same open mentor what I have given as a requirement document. I will also do some admin IDs to you. Okay. I will give you the sysadmin ID also. Okay. What is the sysadmin ID? This is the, again, don't change the password or any of these things. sysadmin@softsmith.com. Password admin123. Let me show you. I log out. This is the same URL. Okay. Sysadmin. Okay. Admin123. I log in. Now you see under this admin there is a workflow. You see all these things. Play around. Play around. Your exercise is nothing but you have got two different user IDs and password for the same URL. Okay. I have already passed on to that. Just play around the system. I'm not asking you anything more. I'm not asking you to write anything. Go inside the system, do whatever you want. Finally, if you found something, tell me tomorrow. Play around. This is exploration. You are free to do anything. Only thing, don't change the password, because the moment you change the password, others cannot use the system. Is the assignment clear to you? Is the exercise clear to you?